Hi everyone, Isabel here, Wishful Girls. So I'm working on the sunflower junk journal. I have been working on it, and I decided that I'm gonna turn it into the sunflower farm junk journal because I realized I had a lot of papers with the sunflowers, but then I also had a lot of farm life papers. So I am going to, like this, well that's not, I'm going to combine the two and make it just this one big journal. I think it'll be just easier, and that way I'll get rid of some, like all this paper that I have on my computer, because my computer is starting to run low on memory, and I'm downloading everything on a flash drive because I'm afraid it's gonna crash, which it did like about almost a year ago, and I lost all my files, all my paper, all the pictures of the stuff that I have made and sold. Everything was gone. And I know people are going to say, well, download it to Google Drive, but there was just so much of it that I was running out of space on Google Drive, and then they were, they wanted to charge me for extra space. But that's a whole nother story. So today I'm going to work on something that I saw on YouTube, and I'm going to make basically the same thing she did, but with like, a little different twist. So this is a window. I'm going to put it over here if you could see. And I downloaded this, and I'm going to tell you who I downloaded it off of, because she does have a YouTube video, and on her website she gives off free downloads. So if you go to her website and download her stuff, anything that belongs to her on that website, that's for free. Go and subscribe to her YouTube channel too. Don't just go over there and download her free stuff. So this is the name of the woman, SAACIBO.com. That's the website that you could download this window off of, and some other things. And that's also the name of her YouTube channel. She does junk journals. She does like a lot of paper stuff. She's really good. I watch her all the time. So, please go over there and give her a shout out. So, yeah, so back to the window. So I'm going to make this window in this junk journal. This is the page I'm going to do it on. And like I said, I'm basically almost doing the same thing she did. Where's my other frame? Here it is. The only thing I am doing differently is that you do have two sets of windows. So one you could cut out and use like transparent windows. You could put a transparent film on the back, and for glass, that's what she did. I'm not doing that. I'm going to use my window panes. I'm not going to cut them out because I kind of want the element of surprise that when you open the window, what's behind it. With hers, she did it with the glass, like, well, the look of glass. And then she did like a curtain rod in the front with lace curtains. It's really pretty. But like I said. So I can't just put this on here like that. I need wallpaper because it's on the wall, right? So for the wallpaper, I picked out this. And should I move you up a little? Because I think you're looking a little... I apologize for my last video. I didn't realize how bright it was. Like after I uploaded it, I was watching it. I was like, oh my God, it is so bright. I did it on a sunny day, and I didn't think that it was that bright because as I was watching it on my phone here, it didn't seem bright. Like I was actually worried that it was too dark. But then when I saw the video, I was like, oh my God, what the heck happened there? So, and then I got this. This is a sticker. And I'm going to use that as the bottom. So this is going to be like this on my little window. And this is actually, I got this a long time ago. And that's what this is. And it comes with like this burlap one, a ropey one, a stone kind of paneling, and it's textured. It's textured. Oh, you got this one too. Actually, I bought 2 of these. I think I used the other one, the first one all up. I think it's called, it's from 7 Gypsies. This is really old though. Yeah, 7 Gypsies. A collection of vintage full finish patterns. Attic, Grenier, Attico. It's called Architect Textures, I guess. I don't know. But this is really old. I've had this for quite a long time. I don't know if you're still going to be able to find it, but I have used it in other things. All right, so let's get back to this. Am I going to put this down with glue or with tape? First, I got to cut this to the size of this. I should have did that first. How was everybody's Memorial Day? Ours, it cleared up. A lot of towns near me did cancel on their parades on Saturday and Sunday. But the town I live in, the parade was Monday. So instead of having it though at 10:30 a.m., they changed it over to 1 o'clock. But I didn't go to the parade. I usually do, but this year I did work at the restaurant. And we were busy for a while, like in the morning when it was raining. But then after the sun came out, it did clear up and it got slow and I got out early, which is good because I didn't want to work. I did ask for the day off, and technically I did get it. But then somebody at the last minute had a emergency and she couldn't work, so he kind of told me I had to. And I guess it was, you know, I wasn't really doing anything anyways but going to the parade. Okay, so we got that. This is going to be our wallpaper. Is everything still in focus here? Okay, so I got to do my corners because I did the corners on here. And I think I'm going to put this down with tape. Did I not do this straight? I mean, really, Isabel? Why is this one a little wonky? I need a new corner trimmer thing here. One isn't working that good. The one that I use a lot isn't working that good anymore. Okay. Let me get the tape. Yeah, I'm going to lay this down with tape. So the Alice in Wonderland Junk Journal did sell. I sold it in my Etsy shop. So that is no longer available. I do have that Christmas junk. It's not really a junk journal, it's a folio. And when I did the video of it, somebody contacted me and told me that she would like to purchase it. And I was like, oh, okay. But that's as far as she went. She never contacted me back about it. Like, she didn't even ask me how much I was going to sell it for or anything. She just told me, like, she wanted it. But she never got back to me. So I still have that. Probably doing this the wrong way, but... I've been also making bookmarks and stickers. Because I started another Etsy shop. And in that shop, I am selling the bookmarks, the stickers, and the junk journals. All right, I think that'll be it on this. Oh, that's coming off pretty easy. So you know I have that stray cat. His name is Henry. He's been here, he showed up in October. So for the winter, I bought him a house. And I spent a lot of money on it. And I put it on my patio. But I never saw him go in it. And I was getting really mad because I spent a lot of money on this. And I was like, this cat is not going in this house. I should just donate it. And so, why can't I get these? Oh my God, let me get a thing. So about, I guess, I don't know, maybe a month ago, I was cleaning off the patio, you know, getting all the leaves off it from the winter and rearranging all the furniture. And I got to the point where the cat house was. And I opened it and I filled it with straw because you're not supposed to put blankets in cat houses for the winter. You're supposed to put straw because the blankets, they sweat on them and then they turn icy or frosty or something like that. So you're supposed to always use straw. So I opened it because it has a top that moves up and down. So I opened it and you could see like where somebody, you know, there was an animal laying there, had been laying there because it had like the, you know, the round part of in the straw. So I said, oh, no, something is sleeping in here. I hope it's not a raccoon or a possum or something like that. So I just left it. I figured, all right, I'll just leave it. I'll see. And then about 2 days after that, I was sitting here and I was just looking out the window and here comes Henry and he went right in the house. And I was so happy because I didn't think he was going in it. And all this time he was, because I was ready to get rid of it. Now I want to make this like this. So I have to cut this. So I was really happy that, you know, that day that I was sitting here and I saw him go in it, because I was ready to get rid of it. Imagine he would have came here and his house would have been gone. Poor thing. He's not friendly though. He's not a friendly cat. He's half wild. And like I said, I think my neighbor around the corner and 4 houses down, I think it was her cat. And when she moved, maybe she couldn't get him while she was moving. When she moved, I don't know. But yeah, he ended up. Now, is this a sticker? Should I put the light on, guys? I feel like I should. All right. So this got to get cut a little bit. I think I'm going to stick it down and then cut it. All right, that looks good. Is it straight? Yeah. What am I going to do with this piece? I don't want to throw it away. I might be able to use it for something. All right, so I feel like I got to put like a line of brown here for some reason. I don't know why I feel like I got to do that, but that's what I feel like I got to do. Maybe this color. Yeah, I like that better. Where's my window? All right, it's right here. There's also some things on this window that I want to color in a little bit, because I can't get it with the vintage photo. These little white things in the corner here, and they're driving me nuts. Okay. All right, so that's that. Oh, the image. I gotta put the image down next. So this is the image I picked. Let me cut it. Ugh, plastic. So I'm going to be truthful. I've been ordering a lot of my art supplies and things that I need to do off of Amazon and eBay, because I can't find anything at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. It's always the same stuff. I really, really miss Joann Fabrics. And I also miss AC Moore. There was an AC Moore right around the corner, actually, from where I work. And so I would always, you know, if on my way home, if I needed something, I would just stop there because it was on the way home. But that was a good store, too. Okay, so what do I want? Do I want more of the sky showing or more of the sunflowers showing? or should I just put it all in the middle? Should I move it to the right, or should I move it all the way to the left? Decisions, decisions. I think I want more. If I move it up and there's more sunflowers showing, then the sunflowers look like they're really close to the window. If I move it away with more grass, then the sunflowers look like they're far away from the window. You know what? Let me just cut this to the window, and then I'll decide. Oh my gosh, I just realized something. I'm going to need something for glass. I need something to use for a glass pane to glue over this. Ugh, all right. I do have something though. Where are my scissors? Hopefully I'll see where I marked this. All right. So bad, I'm just throwing everything on the floor here. All right, so this is going to go like this. I have to make it a little smaller. But I need a glass pane. All right, let me see. I'm going to show you all what I found at Goodwill or Savers. You know, go to Goodwill or Savers and go to where they have all the notebooks and everything that people sell. Donate, and I'm going to show you what I found there last week. All right, so I found this. I think it was at Goodwill. It was originally $55, and I got it for like $2.99. See, it's transparent plastic film. It does have a backing on it, but it comes off. It's not sticky. So I found that there. I don't know what they used that for, but I found that there. And then I also found this. And this was originally $21.99. And this is pearl paper. Oh, this isn't what I wanted to show you. I found another thing of that clear plastic. But this is a paper that has like I can't explain it. It has like a pearlish feel to it. It's very pretty. It's like document paper. But that's how I wanted to show you. There was another thing of transparent film. I just don't know where it is, and I don't want to waste the time looking for it. But I found there was two of them there. Is the other one here too? All right, so that's what I found. So when you go to Savers or Goodwill, look where they have, where they sell like the donated coloring books and notebooks and stuff like that. That's where you'll find stuff there. I also found glossy photo paper, and I found, I forgot what else I found. I found something else. But anyway, so we're going to use a piece of that paper. And I'm just going to cut it. See, I already used it for something right there. I don't know if you could see this. Some of it's missing. Just going to cut it to this. And then I'm going to figure out how I'm going to lay down, because now I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to glue it on top of this paper piece here. I might just use some little dabs of glue on the corners. Okay, get that out of the way. So that's going to be our window, but this is still a little bit too big. Got to cut it down a little bit. I don't know if I should glue it down first and then cut it, the plastic to the paper. No, maybe not. Maybe I'll just cut it. But I need enough. I need to leave enough where I have space to glue. I'm only going to glue the top and this bottom part. I'm not going to glue the sides, I don't think. All right, let me see. So I'm going to cut it off the bottom because I want a little bit more of the sky showing. So yeah, I'm going to cut it off the bottom part. How long is this video? 26 minutes. And then I'm gonna just cut a little, like a smidge off this side, because if I cut this too short, okay. All right, so now where's that plastic piece? What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. I put that right there so I see it. Okay. How's that? Got to cut a little bit more off the side right here so you could still see it. So I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much. It means so much to me when I get a notification that somebody subscribed. Because to me, it's like, it just means to me like somebody like enjoys and appreciates my work. And like, you know, my vision of things, of how I see it in my head and then how I get it down on paper. Sometimes, you know, it takes me a while. Oh, wait, that's upside down. I think that goes like that. Okay, so that's pretty good. So now I gotta do this on here. How am I gonna do this? I wonder if I just put like 2 little pieces of tape like right here. I could glue it, but do I want to? No, because then I'd have to wait for it to dry and then it might smudge. I have Scotch transparent tape. And I use this for everything. I use this for a lot of stuff. This is like the best thing. It's double-sided. You can get it just practically anywhere. You can get it in like a pack of 6, pack of 5. 1. Every time I'm at Hobby Lobby or Walmart and I see it there, I always pick it up. So I'm going to cut this like that. There's these little smidges I'm going to put on the corners here. See, and I'm putting it like a little above the top of that. Now where's the other little piece I just cut? Oh, that went on a little crooked. Where's the frame? I gotta make sure the frame is gonna, yeah, okay. I gotta just make sure the frame is gonna cover those pieces. I'm going to do it again to the bottom. My hands are so dry. I've been doing a lot of garden stuff. Actually, I just have so many flowers. I think I'm just going to start getting rid of them. Like start donating them to parks and things. I have a lot of irises, which is my favorite flower, but they're, you know, they multiply. And I have a groundhog that's living in the back of my yard over there, and he dug his hole right where I have a bunch of irises, so they're all being thrown around my yard. So I think I'm going to get rid of those. All right, make sure there's nothing on here. Now, we're going to put this on here. And then I'll cut around it. Okay. So that's our window. Now, how's that look? Okay, that looks good. Make sure it's staying down. Let me cut around here because it's a lot sticking out along the sides. Can you still see me? Alrighty. Usually in the summer I do, like I take a lot of day trips. I like to go hiking. I don't hike as much as I used to because, you know, I am getting older. Like the mountains and stuff like that, like they're getting to be a little bit too much for me to go up and down. And so I take these day trips all over. But I don't know if I am this year with the price of gas. I mean, if it doesn't go down, I don't think I'll be going anywhere. All right. Now, this got to go like this. Oh, I got to figure out how to do this. I should probably do this before I put that down. So do these go on the front? I don't remember how or do they go on the back? I think they go on the back. So that's going to be like that. Why is the window like a little short? I cut it out exactly. Is it supposed to be like that? I guess you won't be able to tell. Oh, so I got to put little knobs on the window too, so you could open and close them. I should probably do that before I glue it down too. So I did get these at Hobby Lobby. Paper Studio. Every couple of weeks, the Paper Studio stuff is 40% off. So these were $3.49 with 40% off, and they're tiny little brads. Excuse me. What color do I want to use? Where is this? All right, I watch it pop open and they're all gonna go spilling all over. Really? Here we go. I think I'm gonna use the tiny little brass ones. I like that one. I like those. I think they'll show up really nice. No, wait, I'm gonna use these little rustic brown ones to go with this rustic vibe thing here. See if I can get two out. Okay, what color is that? That's a gold one, that's a brass one, that's a silver one. All right, put those back. So now I got to get a hole punch. And this page is going to be done before you know it. Where are my hole punches? I used them this morning. I don't want a big one. I got 3 different sizes. I used them this morning to do something. I didn't put them back. Usually, all right. This will probably do it. I'll rip it probably. So, it should probably go like right here in the middle. Like in that little piece right there. Alrighty. Looks pretty good. I'll just bang this down a little bit, make them a little flatter. Alrighty, that looks good. Now if I get the other one the same exact place, maybe I'll make a little pinhole, a little hole with my pencil. So it's got to go like right there, I guess. Alrighty. Put this right in there. Wait, that's a silver one, right? Yeah, that's not the same color. That's the silver one. It's a good thing I saw that. Not that wouldn't matter. I guess like in a vintage old farmhouse. All right. Okay, so we got the windows. Now we are going to put them on here. Okay, Isabel. This, I think I'm going to use glue. Maybe not. Oh, that wouldn't have been good. Make sure they're going the right way. What do you think? Should I use glue or the tape? I kind of want to use the tape. I think I'm going to use the tape again. Can't make sure it's, I gotta make sure it's the same, the exact same, because if it's even like a little bigger, there's no way I'm gonna be able to cut them once they're on there. Why is this taking me forever to turn this around? All right, so here we go. I gotta cut this again. Probably would have been better if I used tape, glue. But sometimes the glue makes those, like you could see where the glue line is, the bubble. And I did this, I did do this on cardstock. But the picture thing is on just regular copy paper. All right, no, I am going to be able to cut it. Yay. Because I want to make sure I get all the tape, because I don't want it like sticking to my cellophane, my window, and then my window will be stuck with tape. Just gonna cut this a little bit more on this one. All right, so that's that one. And put the door on it just to make sure. Well, I'm going to use the other one. I'm going to put the door on together. That way they'll meet in the middle. That's what I'm going to do. It's going to be cut a little bit. They're too long. Look. What is that? All right. That one's pretty good. And this one is not that good. Need some trimming on this one. All right, so now the window's got to go on. They got to meet something like that. Make sure they're even. They're a little too high up. Am I sorry? Is my hair maybe like that? See, with the tape too, like you could just still maneuver things with it. Okay, that one's got to go like that. This one's got to go a little further over, I think, because they're meeting in the middle, but they're meeting a little too much in the middle. Make it like that. And I think like that. Yes, okay. All right, yay, we did it, yay. All right, so now we got to put the window in the frame. All right, so this is going to go like this with the window. And then you open the window. And there's your scene. And I'm going to put something up here. I think I'm going to put Summer Breeze. Because, you know, yeah, that summer breeze in the summer. Breeze comes in through the window when you open it. All right, so this got to go like this. We still got to do a lot of gluing. Oh boy, okay, so we still gotta, now we gotta glue the window to the frame. I might have to put glue along the edge, because I don't think I'll be able to get a piece of tape that thin. I mean, I probably could if I cut it all the way in half, which I might do, because stuff like that doesn't bother me to do. That goes that corner. Like I say, this one's really super thin. I could probably put that right there. And there's a piece right there. No, okay. You're probably thinking, oh, why don't you just use glue? Why don't you just use glue? I know, I probably should. But you know, doing like little stuff like this doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. Like if you gave me 2 jobs to do, if you gave me one blank wall, just a blank wall, nothing on it, and told me I could either paint that wall or give me a bunch of intricate carvings and told me I could paint the carvings, I would pick the carvings. Because the blank wall, like, yeah, I'd be done with that in a few minutes. But I like doing like intricate, I can't even say the word. You know what I mean? I like doing intricate little things like that. That I have to think a lot about, you know, about how it's going to look. That just takes up my mind, really. Now, do I have to glue the... No, don't glue the hinges down. So if you do this, don't glue down your hinges because then you won't be able to open your doors. All right, so I need... Oh, it's sticking to my hands now. But I am going to put like some tape where the hinges are. Because that seems to like be where it pulls. I don't need that piece. I'm going to cut this. This should be the last piece right here. We should have this done, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for hanging out for me with doing this. And like I said, you know, go over to her website and see what she has. Like, I'm not like a friend of hers, like, you know, anything like that. It's just, I enjoy watching her. Okay, and she has like really good ideas with stuff. All right, here comes the time of truth. We're going to put this down now. Make sure I don't have it upside down. That's the window up. That's that up. All right. That's looking good. That's looking good. All right, I got to cut along this edge here. Just got to cut. I have a little bit of the whatchamacallit showing through right here. And over here. All right, well, whatever. Okay. Oh, look at this right here. I have the whole sky showing up right here. Let me get my detail scissors. Hopefully they're not all gummed up with something. All right, I think that's it. Now we just got to glue this on here. It's a little bumpy right here where the knobs are. I'm just hoping like that doesn't make a, like, you know, like an indentation on what I'm going to have here, like when this is closed. I got to make sure I put something here that isn't going to be bothered by that. The sun was supposed to come out today. It's coming out now. What time is it? 3:30 as usual. It's been kind of cloudy all day, and it was kind of muggy. All right. But that's the way it's been. It's like at night is when it's clearing up, and we have these like nice, really blue skies with a nice sunset. All right, that's enough of that. I think we're done. Let me just ink around here a little bit more. Okay, are we ready? Make sure it's in the middle. Let me stand up. Let me put this like... So I'm gonna have it right over the rail. And that's straight, right? Ta-da! And you open your window. Aha! I didn't glue this one. I didn't put tape on here. Mamma mia. Okay. So much for that big reveal. Let me put tape on that one. Or maybe I did, I just didn't. All right. Now why isn't taping? Probably didn't press down on it. This is permanent tape, so it should double-sided permanent. Anyway, just didn't press down on it enough. There we go. Okay. Now I'll try it. So there's your window. I'm not liking this. I might have to work on that, like put something here to make it look like it's the cupboard. You know what? I think I'll just paint it. Yeah, I'm not liking that. What the heck was that? Something fell in my backyard. But that's it. That's what we got. I think it looks pretty good, except for that. Now I don't like the way that looks on the back when you open the window. I do have lace. Maybe I could put some lace on it. But that would be kind of stupid. If anything, I should put the lace in the front. Maybe I will do that. I don't know. I'll have to work on that. We'll work on that and something else, because this is almost an hour now. So that's going to be it. I'm going to come back and we're going to work on this, because I don't like the way that looks in the back. Or I could put like maybe one of these back here, because yeah, maybe that's it. Where is it? Where are they? Let me see. I'm not going to do it on camera, because it's going to be another longer video than I intend. But maybe if I put like one of these, maybe this one, to make it look like it, yeah. Maybe I'll do something like that. Okay. That'll be another video. Or I'll do it off the camera, and then when I do the big reveal, you'll see how I fixed it. Okay, so that's that. So let me get these in order, and we'll see what I got here, because I have like a lot of stuff. Did I do that back upside down? No, I did not. Okay, that would have been a tragedy. So the next one where I'm going to work on camera is this one. It's going to be, because you know it's a farm, so we have to have fresh strawberries. So I made some strawberry ephemera to put on here. And I'll do that with my next video. I'll show you that. But I'll show you everything I have for pages. So this is, I'll just organize them with you guys here. How about that? Because I got to see what I got for pages anyways. Because I have some that I don't even know I have. All right. So this is a farm page. Some of them are done inside, some of them aren't. That's a farm page. Maybe I should fix this a little bit more because now you guys are leaning. Okay, so this is a farm page. This is a farm page. That's going to be the strawberries. This is a farm page. There is like, I did do some, whatchamacallit in here. This is a farm page. This is the one we just did with the window. All right. This is a plain one. This is a farm page. This is a music sheet because is it upside down? Yeah, it's upside down. Yeah. Because every junk journal for some reason has to have a music sheet. So this will be, that will go in that pile. And then we have this one, which I sewed some ribbon in. That's that one. That will go in that pile. This is a sunflower sheet, a sunflower page. So we'll put that right there. This is one of those. This is a farm. I might have too many farm ones now because I didn't think I had enough. That's a farm. This one I did do, I decorated a little bit in here. I did a pocket. This paper, sunflower tag. That's a sunflower that goes up there. This, as you see, I got this at Hobby Lobby for 59 cents. This is a sunflower, and I did this little pull out tag thing here. You could pull it that way and write on it, and then you could pull it this way, but it doesn't go as long, so you have to be careful. That's a sunflower one, another farm one. This is another one I did with some tags. And this goes like this, and it opens up again, and it's got this writing sheet, and I got to put something over here. That goes there. This is a sunflower one. That goes there. This is a sunflower one. That goes there. This will be a sunflower one, and that goes there. So how many of these do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many of these do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. I do have this sheet here that I didn't put anything on. It's part of a, I don't know. So this is 6. And how many of these do I have for the sunflowers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 6, 6, and 8. I don't know. So like that. Then a plain one. And a sunflower one. And then a farm one. A plain one. And a sunflower one. Farm one. Plain one. Sunflower. Farm. Plain. Sunflower. This is bigger than I thought it was going to be. Farm. Plain. Sunflower. Farm. Plain. This is supposed to be a sunflower one, but I don't know why I did it upside down. And then I have this one. I guess I could put this one I guess I could like fold it. No, I can't fold it the other way because then I got the piggies on one side. Ugh, all right. I gotta figure this out because now I have one extra of these. So now I feel like I have to do another plain one and another sunflower sheet. But those are going to be the signatures. That's how the signatures are going to look. So that's going to be it. That's how I got this far. I got to figure that out now. I got to get a couple more sunflower sheets. I do have, wait a minute. I just remembered something. I don't have to make sunflower ones because you know what? Guess what? I got some sunflower paper at Hobby Lobby. So this could be a sunflower one right here. Is it the same size? Just about. So I don't have to print anything. So because I got these two. I'll use this one. I haven't used this one yet. So I needed how many sunflower ones? Did I need 2 sunflower ones? I don't remember now. Okay. Well, I'll figure it out. Okay, so that's the video because I'm at the hour mark here. So if you liked it, please like and subscribe because I'd really appreciate that. It would make my day. It really would. It makes me so happy when I get the little ping that says somebody liked your video, somebody subscribed to your channel. It just really makes my day because that's what I do it for, you know, just to bring some joy in other people's lives that they like what I'm doing. So that'll be it. Okay, guys, thank you so much again for, you know, staying with me for this hour, figuring out that window. But like I said, I am going to work on it a little bit more. So again, that'll be it. Have a good afternoon and enjoy your weekend coming up. Okay, bye.